There are days when you wake up in the morning and realize that this world is actually quite a beautiful place. You just have to find the right spots. And that's what we had been doing for 5 days in Ooty and Coonoor. This is the Great Windows Resorts in Coonoor, nestled in between tea plantations. One of the most beautiful mornings of my life. I'm Sumit, you're watching DESIgnition, and this is our 5th day of our road trip. 5th day and the last.
Sadly.
Yeah, we're in Ooty, no, we're in Coonoor. And sadly, we have to go back home tonight. But we still have about, what's the time now?
Yeah, it's 11:46.
So we've got about 6 hours to go in Coonoor. We're gonna check out a couple of waterfalls and then head back to Bangalore. Probably a viewpoint too, but we'll see. The morning was very interesting. The view from outside our room.
Yeah. It was epic.
Aditi was getting scared in the night. He thought a ghost is gonna come in and eat him up or something. Like, you know, the way he gets scared. You've seen it in the videos. If you have not seen the video of Aditya getting shit scared, you can do so by clicking on the link above. We're coming back from Bhadra backwaters, and Aditya thought that one of our friends, Suma, was possessed or some shit. I don't know what was happening.
He's asking us to stop.
I don't know what exactly was happening, but he was very scared. He was in the front row. It was Namita, me, and Aditya's head. He was right here. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, a couple of waterfalls, probably some viewpoint, dam. We'll see. We've got just about 6 hours to go. And somehow, I don't know, I just don't feel like leaving. I just feel like staying here for a while.
Me too.
Yeah, Neha as well. She doesn't want to go back home. Aditya can't wait to get back home.
Not really. I do want to stay.
You want to stay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's stay then. We'll arrange for work from home for Vidyadhar. Unfortunately, we can't do that for Neha. So.
Thursday you got to go home.
I gotta
as an
go
office?
to work, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
The dinner and breakfast at the hotel were incredibly good.
We are
So
no
good.
words.
The dosas, idlis, sambar, chutneys in the morning, next level. I don't think so. I know that these were the best South Indian meals we've had in our lives. For me at least, I can speak
Yeah,
for myself.
same here.
For her as well. And I'm a South Indian, by the way. We had rice, sambar, rasam, chicken curry, papad, and aloo ki sabji. Kebabs, yeah.
And
Every single thing was right up there with
Fresh.
it. Yeah, it was fresh. The chicken was juicy. The sabji was really well done.
there's a sambar. I've not had that great sambar ever in my life.
Yeah, me neither. What was surprising is that, you know, they made everything after we got there, and we got there at about 8:30, and they made everything from the scratch. To make everything from the scratch in such a short span of time and make it so well, that itself is quite an achievement. But to make it
Especially
that
for
good,
Sambar, I think sambar takes a lot of time.
not necessarily. She's talking a lot about the sambar because it was actually that good.
Yeah.
It was pretty incredible.
Moving on from the Great Windows Resorts, it was time to drive down to the first place that we're going to check out on the last day of our Ooty Coonoor road trip. We are off to check out the Elk Falls, also known as Uyillatti Falls.
We just reached the Elk Falls and we are trying to find a place to park, but I'm not able to find anything. One thing here is that, okay, this is something where I can park. One thing is that I don't see any entry point as such. So we're gonna have to figure out, we're gonna have to do some navigating to find the place. We found our way, at least we think we did, to the Elk Falls, also known as Uyillatti Falls. And this is said to be one of the most beautiful waterfalls in all of Nilgiris. The trek down is no child's play, so be very careful, go down very slowly. Neha, easy. Rest your hand here.
Don't step on this, okay?
Pipes. But the best part, I think, would be the fact that it's far from Ooty, it's far from Coonoor, so there won't be a lot of tourists as such, but we'll see. Step here. Step here. Waterfalls in between tea plantations. That sounds damn cool. That's the waterfall right there. Oh, wow. Damn, guys, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful.
The Elk Falls, also known as Uyillati Falls, felt like some private waterfalls because it was just two groups there. One was us, the four of us, and the other group that were a bunch of kids and a cute little puppy. So this was pretty cool. Navigating around the Elk Falls can be a bit tricky. So watch your step, gauge the traction, and then proceed.
You don't need this though. Come near.
Take the branch.
Take that branch. Careful, dude. Give me your hand. Give me your hand, bro. Okay, now step here. One step.
Are you okay?
Slippery from my photo.
Yeah.
Take this one. Just in case I fall.
Yeah. This hand.
Oh, I thought I'd slip on that rock.
Oh, so cute. What's his name?
Buddy.
Buddy. Hey, buddy. 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 Yeah. What a spot. Aditya, I need water. Wow, this is intense.
The trek back up was very taxing. It was extremely steep, and as I said earlier, it is no child's play.
Wow, that was intense. That was epic, right, guys?
Yeah, it was intense and epic.
The best thing was the fact that we were the only two groups there.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
So it was like a private waterfall for us.
Yeah.
Those kids were very sweet.
And the puppy was
super cute.
extremely cute, yeah.
Not properly
Now,
trained though.
the next place that you're going to, it's called Ralliah Dam. I'll spell it for you. It's Ralliah. Ralliah.
So it can be
Right?
Ralliah.
Yeah, but people have been calling it Ralliah over here. So it sounds like Ralliah or something, but people call it Ralliah. So that's the place that we're going to next. I think it is very similar to the Marlimun Lake that we went to the other day and saw a lot of donkey carcasses. Yeah, that was kind of creepy though.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
I had a bad feeling about
very
this.
intense.
Yeah, it was very intense. We had never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
So that was like,
It looked like somewhere in Europe. Like,
yeah, it is not something that
I've.
I ever expected to encounter in our country. Insane stuff. So the place is like that, but a little different obviously. And then after that, we're going to a trekking peak. It's a peak or a viewpoint or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's where we're going to after Ralliah or Ralliah Dam.
Then back to Bangalore.
Yeah, let's not talk about it yet. We're walking towards Ralliah Dam and the trek is kind of intense. It's through the jungles, through the Nilgiris, and this is something I didn't expect to see. This is damn beautiful. Very beautiful. Just look at the size of this tree. Wow. This is exactly like Hirukalale. Wow, it's beautiful.
Even though the Ralliah Dam was really beautiful, we didn't spend a lot of time there as we had to get to the next spot, that is Pakkasuran Malai, before it got too dark, and it was already around 3:30 or so. Hence, we decided to leave soon after checking out some spots of the lake.
We are now on our way to Pakkasuran Peak, and that's going to be the last spot for this road trip. That's where we are going to bring this trip to a close. So I really hope it's going to be an awesome sight like it was yesterday. One of the best things of this trip, apart from the amazing places that we've seen so far, is definitely the drive. I'm so happy every time I'm behind the wheel in the roads of Ooty and Coonoor. And I'm sure it's the same for these guys sitting over here as well, because they get to see some amazing sights too.
Yeah, it's like now I can't see on the roads of Bangalore. I'm just,
Yeah,
no.
I think the Bangalore roads are going to be very depressing.
No. Here you see on the right, on the left, straight, it's everywhere, it's green, it's beautiful.
The twisties, the steep inclines and declines, and the sights, every single minute that you are on the roads of Ooty and Coonoor, you're gonna have a smile plastered on your face. That's what's happened to me and to the rest of the guys as well. Yeah, we've seen some amazing sights, and the thing is that it doesn't get over. For as long as you are in this belt, in the Nilgiris district, the sights are always going to be amazing.
And on this trip there was a lot of adventurous driving.
Yes.
No roads.
No roads.
Bad roads.
Good roads, like amazing roads, bad roads, and then no roads. And amazingly, the car as well as the new tires took it really well. The ultramile tires that I've got. The views at the place that we are driving in right now are so crazy. We are on an elevation. So Coonoor is 1850 meters and we are going much high up, and you can feel the temperature come down. You can feel the difference in the weather. I have a feeling that it may actually rain up there. We still have like 6.5 kilometers to go. So quite some elevation to cover right now. I think today may be one more incredible evening for us.
For the last 1.5 to 2 kilometers to Pakkasuran Malai, there are no roads. So you have to navigate very, very carefully.
Let me just... Oh, it's beautiful, right? Do you want to stay back here tonight? So, we've driven all the way here and the sights are incredibly beautiful. It is insane. And the trek we have now, we have to go all the way up there. It's very, very steep. Dude, Aditya, look at that.
The plan was to trek all the way to the viewpoint at the Pakkasuran Malai, but there was little to no chance for us to complete the trek as we got to the trekking start point a little too late because our friend Aditya wanted me to look for a restaurant where we can get biryani and kebabs in the middle of some small village near Coonoor. I can't make this shit up. Well, neither did we get the kebab nor the shabab. You see, the trek starts through tea plantations, which is a beautiful sight. Then once you go up the trail, you enter a dense tropical forest area, after which you have to trek for at least half an hour through the forest. It was already post 6:15 at this point. As it was a tropical forest, it was already very dark and we had a bit of a bad feeling about it. So the sensible thing to do was to head back, and that's what we did. While bringing this trip to a close from the Pakkasuran Malai viewpoint would have been really epic, it is important to not be complete idiots. No regrets though. Absolutely no regrets.
One of the most amazing place, and we had to...
It was a long trek. We
Yeah, it was a
already
long
trekked
trek.
2 kilometers.
Yeah.
And it was very exhausting. And we would go all the way up. We don't mind it. But you know, it's just a little risky in the middle of the forest. You want to get out of the forest?
Yeah, I personally heard a bigger animal on the tree, and it just jumped from one tree to another tree. So, and these leopards like will be on the tree top, and you can't even like gauge.
3 hours later.
Okay, because you couldn't reach it.
I'm glad we didn't go all the way up to the viewpoint because it started raining very soon. In fact, it started pouring. and we had to rush to get to our car without getting completely drenched. The real challenge began after all this, after we had an extremely adventurous trek through the forest and stuff. Driving through these roads, well, driving through these parts that are supposed to be roads, that was one of the most challenging drives of my entire life. And I'm not exaggerating one bit. It was raining heavily, there was little to no traction, and we somehow made it through without much difficulties. Of course, a good chunk of the credit goes to the car and also the new ultra mile tires. And obviously, my driving skills too. We then had our dinner, and the moment we got out, this is what we saw. It was completely foggy, there was very little visibility, and that really excited me. So I decided not to end the trip just yet, and we drove to the Dolphin's Nose in this thick, foggy conditions. I absolutely love these challenges as someone who loves to drive as an enthusiast. What an exhilarating way to end this trip.
Every time I thought this trip can't get any more epic, it did.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
Very much.
We saw some extraordinary beauties.
Amazing.
Out of the world.
Amazing. Out of the world.
Out of the oh damn, like the sunset that we saw yesterday,
Yeah.
the trek in the evening, the rainfall, the lightning.
Wow.
It was so
Even our
experience.
decision
And
that
to top it, like
Driving through the fog in the end.
Yeah.
Driving through the fog.
Yeah. It was the best.
Yeah.
and off-roading from
Oh yeah, the entire drive from the point to the main road. Holy shit, that was intense.
very intense.
That was very
And
intense.
we were all on our toes looking for out okay because the size of the road was only as the
width
size
was
of the
very,
car.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hardly any
Yeah.
space.
And there was no roads.
No
There,
roads.
there were no roads.
Crazy. Like overall, it was the best.
And we
that's
feel
really
so relaxed. So
Yeah,
relaxed.
Yeah.
It was so chill. At the same time, so I wanted some adrenaline.
Oh, dude, that is one word I fail to pronounce correctly.
Yeah.
All the times.
Same thing.
Adrenaline.
Adrenaline. But whatever, they will get to know what we actually went through.
This was designated road trips, best kept secrets of Ooty and Coonoor. I hope you really enjoyed watching these videos as much as I enjoyed making them. And if you did, do give it a thumbs up, watch all the videos, and of course subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. That's it. I'll see you soon.